They can no longer hurt you because they've successfully been removed from your life. And thank goodness for that. It's been too much drama. It's been too much pain. It's been too much deceit happening in a lot of our lives, for a lot of us, to a lot of us, and it has come to a close. And if you've been hurt constantly over and over and over again by an ex lover, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, a friend, a coworker, a relative, whoever it might be who has been targeting you and hurting you for years and years and years, weeks, months, nonstop harassment, just disrespecting you, causing sleepless nights, causing you to have really hard life, and just not able to reasonably enjoy your life. That has come to a close because these individuals have been removed. They've been removed from your life. They cannot be in your energy anymore. They cannot be in your presence anymore. They can't hurt you anymore. They can't hurt you. That they cannot cause the same turmoil as they used to be able to do. That's over with. They can't do that no more. You're being protected. You're being protected, and they've been exposed for the people who they are, and they've done too much. It's come to the point where you have to move on, and you have to heal, and you have to live your best life. And the best way to do this is to not have these sort of individuals around you, right? They've been removed from your life because they serve no purpose. The only thing they really did was continue to hurt us and to deceive us and to prevent us from living our best lives. It's extremely difficult to have a peaceful life when you have these issues happening, overtaking, enveloping our lives. Let's be real, it's not realistic. It is not realistic to go up, and we have so much baggage. We have so many problems that it's hard to eradicate, or it's just too much going on. Yes, it needed to be released. The pain, the deceit, the trickery, the mockery, the deception, everything had to come to a close so that you could be on your way to living your best life. And they had to go. There's not going to be no more hurt that they're going to be able to inflict on you because you have places to be. You have things to do. All right. So the pain is over. They can't hurt you anymore. They can't hurt you. There's so many times I've been hurt by the same people, the same exact people who you think you could trust, or the same people you think have your back, or the same people you try to see the beauty in them. You try to see the person. Maybe there's a good person underneath all of that. And you're going to be looking a long time. These people keep perpetrating the same wrongful acts. It's like, where is this going? How is this helping me elevate? How is this helping anything? This person had to be let go, or you're being protected from these individuals who have been causing you pain and suffering. And trust me when I say a lot of us have dealt with pain and suffering caused by other people in our lives just trying to make our lives a living nightmare because they don't like their own life. A lot of times that's just what it comes down to. They don't like their own life, so they'd rather wreak havoc on those around them. It's just easier for them instead of tackling their own issues, tackling what their demons, what's getting at them, what's stopping them, stalling them. They don't want to deal with that. So they'd rather inflict as much pain. Let it be known in the comments, do you have somebody in your midst? It seems like all they do is just cause people pain. It seems like that's their sole purpose. Their sole mission is to just go around and terrorize anybody that they could get at. Seems like all they do is try to get people down. All they do is try to start problems. Let it be known if you have somebody in your life that fits that criteria, and who are they to you? What have they done? Have they targeted you? Have you seen them targeting other people? How far have they gone to disrupt the peace for someone else? Let it be known. And for myself, I could say there's a few people I could think of off the top of my head. People who have surely caused a lot of pain, people who have caused a lot of angst, a lot of discomfort, a lot of anxiety for me, to where I could hardly focus if I so much hear their name, and it's because these individuals, they continuously, like a revolving door, they keep coming back around. and doing the same things and causing pain and causing suffering and making me feel as though, this is how it's always going to be, this toxic cycle. But I know at the same time that I'm being protected. I am being guarded from these individuals who are not getting the message. I am being protected because I got places to go. I got things to do. I can't sit around and let people just inflict whatever they want to do whatever they want, cause us much pain. The pain is over. They can't hurt me anymore. I am protected, and so are you. And if you have individuals in your life who do this stuff, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's really tough. I know how that is. It's very uncomfortable, to try to live life and you're dealing with people who want to see you sad, who want to see you down, who want to see you low, who want to see you very, very miserable, and they will go very far to achieve that. They'll pull out all stops, like they don't care. They'll do anything they can to make you down, to make you sad, to make you lose everything, lose opportunities, lose sleep. So that's not going to happen anymore because we are all protected. We're encased in protection, cushioned by future dreams. I'm telling you, it's going to be beautiful. It's happening right now, where those who have caused us pain, they're not going to be able to hurt us anymore. Your enemies are going to run out of ideas. They're not going to be able to inflict. They're not going to be able to actually act on it because you're too protected. You're too wise. You're too focused. You got places to be at, right? And that's what the enemy sees. They want to impede that. They want to stop that from taking place, from transpiring, because they don't got no place to be, because they don't have nothing to do. So I don't mind, it can be a little dangerous for sure when people don't have nothing to do with their lives, plus they're miserable, plus they're hateful, plus they're warish. Of course, what they will do is immediately try to scope somebody out. Who can they get at? Who can they ruin? Who can they destroy? What can they do to achieve this? And they'll do a lot of things. Harassment. All right, they'll harass you. They'll call you down. They'll talk, scream at you on the phone. Abusive text messages or abusive emails, social media messages. They'll come to your place of where you live and harass you and destroy your property. They'll come to your place of work and try to get you fired, or maybe they work where you work. Okay, so they'll try extra hard to get you canned, or to just try to cause you pain and hurt and suffering and literally compromising your livelihood. That's not going to happen no more, because if you lost a job, if you lost your job and you feel down or you feel low, this is just an example. It's probably because you are being protected from future happenings at this location. Same ways with family, same ways with neighbors. If you have to move residences, it's the same thing. What we think is a loss is actually protection being disguised as a loss. It really is a gain, because you're about to step into newer blessings, more protection. What else can you ask for? Peace. What more can you ask for? And that's what I understand that to the fullest degree now, that it's very rare that we lose in life. You learn a lesson, you move on, and you make better choices in the future. That's what is actually transpiring. When we lose people, in the sense that they're not in our lives anymore, we're not around them anymore, and their character and what they're about, it's most likely for the best, because it was just going to continue. Whatever deterioration of this union, it was going to continue, it was going to get worse, and you were removed before that even took place. See it as a blessing. It's like you got to see in between the lines. You got to see the beauty in sometimes even loss, because it's like you're not meant to be around people who all they want to do is hurt, all they want to do is cause pain. And there is a way out. You don't have to deal with that. You don't have to take it. You could leave. You can fly. You can move. You can do whatever you got to do to protect yourself and to minimize, the wrath of people like this. So there's no more pain for you. They can't hurt you anymore. All right, they cannot hurt you. They've been removed from your presence. They've been removed from being able to be graced with your greatness. They can't be around like that, you know. And even if they're around you, they cannot penetrate the encasement of protection. You know, they're on the outside. It's like a looking glass. It's like the dome or something, you know. It's like these people, even if they see you, they can't come near you. They cannot really talk to you or delve into specifics with you, because maybe they hurt you too many times, right? And it's not going to happen anymore. So they're kept at a distance, even if they're right next to you. Even if you can't really leave where they're at right away, it's like they can't really get at you. They can't hurt you. They cannot inflict any more pain on you. It's over with. It's done. All right? So let's try to minimize the stressors that we take on every single day. Life is full of stress, but we can mitigate these stresses totally. And of course, there's outside manufactured stress, what people put onto us, clearly on purpose. Oh, we could fix that. we can mitigate that, right? By staying away from these kinds of individuals, right? Not really taking on their burdens or their personal troubles or their personal woes, especially when it comes in a very malicious way towards us. Like if somebody's miserable, that's one thing, but if someone's like gonna cause us pain because they feel pain, that's not cool. You know, we're not gonna do all that, right? So we really want to make sure that we're staying uplifted. We want to make sure we're staying around people who are uplifting, and be uplifting yourself as well. And always see, once again, the beauty in being rejuvenated. And healing is not always fun. In the end, it's a cleanse, it's a purge of sorts when you're healing. But, you know, it's not always happy and dandy, right? When you're healing from problems and tricky issues and just being hurt repeatedly over and over and over again, it's gonna be, sometimes it's hard, you know. Sometimes it's hard to get back into your groove, right? To get back to you. And you got to get back to you, and you got to protect yourself. And know this for sure as I close out this video. You are protected. You are being guided away from people who have hurt you. There's no more hurt. You cannot get hurt by these people anymore, especially if you keep that faith. All right, and keep on your purpose and keep elevated. No matter how hard some days might be, you got to see the beauty in every single day, and the pain that people inflicted is not going to be hitting the same way that it used to. Stay up, everybody. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by on this video and supporting the Mindset Elevator. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wish you guys all the very best on your personal journeys to elevation, leveling up. I'm telling you, in your own personal elevators, you gotta just keep aiming for up, as high as you can possibly muster. That's where you're supposed to be at. All right, everybody, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.